back to my channel. My name's Sophie and this channel is chronicling my journey of living my best life with multiple chronic health conditions. Today I finally have an update on the Social Security disability that I originally applied for back in December of 2021. I finally got an answer yesterday, which was the 21st of August, and it was approved. So here in the next couple months I should be getting some amount of money. I have no idea how much, but it took a lot longer to get the decision than I think anyone was really expecting. When I met with the administrative law judge, he did say it would take a couple months, but that was in March. So a couple months turned into 5 months, but the way the hearing went, I knew it was going to be approved. It was a sort of a waiting game at that point. So I want to talk a little bit about how the hearing went, because at the time I didn't talk anything about it because I wanted to be able to share all the details and the answer, and I wanted it to be, in writing first. So we did the hearing by phone. I don't know why my lawyer decided to make it by phone. Originally it was going to be by video, and I called the day before letting the office know I never received a link, and they told me that, oh, your lawyer had put in to do it by phone. So, whatever. It was fine. It wasn't very long. I was not asked a lot of questions. I was basically asked what I did physically at my old jobs, which involved moving patients, lifting patients, stuff like that. Things I obviously can no longer do. And then they had a vocational expert, or someone who has training in what SSDI sort of requires for specific jobs, and the judge probably spent more time talking to her than to me, just sort of asking, would a person with XYZ limitation be able to work any of the jobs? And her answer was no for everything. There wasn't anything that they thought I would be able to do. In all honesty, the judge seemed more concerned with getting something in writing saying that I was actually able to work than deciding that I was not capable of working for the period of time I was not working, which I thought was very interesting, that it was more like he was surprised I was sort of medically cleared to work, and he wasn't all that concerned about the fact that I didn't work for almost 3 years. So yeah, I kind of knew after the hearing it was going to be approved. I just wasn't expecting it to take this long. I did apply with a lawyer the first time. There was no way I could have done it on my own. I actually had to take breaks during the interview process when my lawyer was gathering all the information, because I just couldn't stay awake for all of it. It was just too much. I haven't really dived into the letter that I got or the email that my lawyer sent me. I guess he got the letter before I did. They do have my address wrong because I forgot to tell them I moved, because I had completely forgotten about it, to be honest. So I'll probably be getting the letter in a couple days. It will get rerouted to my new address. But I did read over it enough to sort of know that I have a 36 months, kind of an extended grace period, where if for reasons that were specified I am unable to work, I would regain getting SSDI benefits. So that is sort of a relief, in that as some of my symptoms seem to be progressing, I do kind of have a fallback, at least for those 36 months. Granted, I'm already about not 18 months into it. The first 9 months is another type of grace period. I haven't really looked into it all because I just got notified yesterday, and I am currently working a lot of hours. I'm very tired because of that. so I haven't been able to really dive in and understand what the letter says, but the gist of it is that there are 2 grace periods. One of them was 9 months, which I've been working longer than 9 months, and then after that starts the 36 month sort of grace period. So it's a sort of nice to have kind of a cushion if something were to happen with work, because there have definitely been times where I'm not sure I'm going to be able to continue doing this. I do have some testing coming up. I do have an EMG NCS, so an electromyography nerve conduction study to see what's currently going on with my muscles. I have no doubt it is going to be worse than the previous one, so if I am no longer able to work, I will hopefully have some medical evidence that I have a reason I am unable to do so. But yeah, it took almost 2.5 years, so I applied in December of 2021, I believe, and it was August 2024 when I finally got the decision favorably. I did get denied twice, so I did go all the way to the administrative law judge hearing. I will say I don't think my case is normal, or at least my lawyer didn't. For about the first year, we heard nothing from them at all. He actually had to contact a state representative or senator to sort of be like, hey, what's going on? And then my first rejection came fairly quickly after that. And then each rejection takes a while, and it's just the process. But it was approved, so in a couple months I should be seeing some money from that. And I'm glad I have that sort of cushion for, a couple years at least. Other than that, coming up, I have a couple doctor appointments. I have the genetic counselor on September 3rd, I believe, for the mitochondrial disorder, and then my EMG NCS is coming up on September 12th. I am still waiting for results from the heart biopsy, so I am waiting to make that video until I have more to share. Other than that, I am just working a lot. I'm going to be making another video about my home oxygen concentrator, hopefully this weekend, so long as I have the energy for it. So yeah, there are videos in the making. I just need to have the energy to actually do things. That's going to be it for this one. I hope you guys are having a good day whenever it is you are seeing this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.